It was 9 p.m. when Mr. Michael, a 62-year-old man, entered the emergency department of one of New York's largest hospitals with his daughter. He looked exhausted and was suffering from severe circulatory collapse. The medical team quickly gathered around him to save his life, among them a nurse named Abby, known for her dedication and commitment to her work. Abby stayed by Michael's side the entire time, offering support and care tirelessly. The medical efforts continued until 11 p.m. when Michael's condition stabilized, and he left the hospital with his daughter. Abby felt relieved, knowing she had done her duty, but little did she know this night would mark the beginning of the strangest story she would ever experience. Abby worked long shifts, staying at the hospital for several consecutive days. After finishing her shift that night, she went home to begin her 2-day break. Abby spent her days off entirely normally, noticing nothing out of the ordinary. On the morning of her return to work, Abby arrived early at the hospital and resumed her usual duties. Everything was going smoothly until midnight when she felt exhausted and decided to take a short rest. She headed to the nurse's designated room on the 3rd floor, adjacent to the intensive care unit, to get some sleep. An hour after she had fallen asleep, a soft knock on the door woke her up. Abby, still groggy, got up and opened the door to find Michael standing there. However, he was wearing the hospital gown reserved for ICU patients. Michael appeared calm and smiled at her, saying, "I just came to thank you for everything you did for me 2 days ago." Abby froze for a moment, then asked in astonishment, "How did you get out of the ICU? And how did you make it here?" Michael replied with a reassuring smile, "I just wanted to see you and personally thank you for your efforts to save me." Feeling unsettled but maintaining her composure, Abby responded politely, "It's my duty, Mr. Michael. The important thing is that you're okay." Michael nodded, said goodbye, and walked away as Abby closed the door behind him. But minutes later, worry crept into her mind. She remembered that Michael was supposed to be under strict supervision in the ICU, and his condition shouldn't have allowed him to roam the hospital freely. She decided to investigate. Opening the door again, she found no one in the hallway. Rushing to the ICU, Abby asked the staff there, "How did you allow Michael to leave the unit?" They replied in confusion, "Michael? No one has left." Refusing to believe them, Abby insisted on checking the records. She discovered that Michael had indeed been transferred to the ICU after leaving the emergency department 2 days ago, but he had passed away there just 3 hours later. Struggling to comprehend the situation, Abby felt overwhelmed with fear. She requested to review the surveillance footage for confirmation. The footage showed Abby opening the door and talking to someone, but oddly enough, there was no one else visible in the hallway. Following the incident, Abby suffered from severe psychological distress and took a 2-week leave to recover. When she later spoke to her colleagues in the ICU, they revealed that Michael had asked about her repeatedly before his death, saying he wished to see her and thank her for all she had done for him. No one, including Abby, could explain what had happened. But the incident left a lasting impression on her, making her believe that there are mysteries in this world beyond human understanding. And so, our mysterious and thrilling story comes to an end, leaving behind many unanswered questions. What happened to Abby remains a puzzle beyond explanation, making us wonder about the world around us and the things that may lie beyond our understanding. If you enjoyed this story and love intriguing, suspenseful content, don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our new uploads. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe this really happened, or is it just a work of fiction? Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll bring you an even more captivating story. Thank you for watching and for your continued support. See you soon.